This conference will now be recorded.
So in the last session, we created GL accounts using LSMW. One set we've created P&L accounts. On the other set, we created balance sheet account. Now let's try to understand how we will create the same GL account using LTMC upload format. Okay, so I'll go to main screen. For opening LSMW, what was the T code we have used? LSMW. Now for LTMC, T code will be LTMC only. Okay, if you want to use LTMC, you'll have to put transaction code LTMC and then hit enter. It will open a web page. Okay, like this you will get. Just close this and remember, when you're doing it for the first time, it will ask you to log in or it may not open. For this to open, you need to maintain something called host file. Okay, you'll have to go to host, and in the host you need to update this ID. Okay, this will have to be updated in your host file so that you will be able to open or you will be able to access Fiori. I will share this information on the group, how to create this. I'll put the screenshots on the group. Accordingly, you add on your laptop. Otherwise, this Fiori will not open if this host file is not updated. So once you create the host file in your system, it's just addition of that IP address of our SAP server. And when you put LTMC, this is what opens up on your screen. Same like your LSMW, the way you are creating a project, here also you need to create a project. What I will do, I'll click on create here. On this create, I'll put a name as DEIN LTMC. I am giving the project name as DEIN LTMC. Straight away click on create icon here. Okay, project DEIN LTMC saved successfully. On this, what you do, if you come down, you will find different objects here, migration objects. You will find lot of objects for most of the standard SAP master data recording screens, for most of the SAP standard transaction data recording screen. So before you load anything as a mass level on your S4 HANA system, it is always recommended you check if there is any standard LTMC template for it or not. If there is a standard LTMC template, we are supposed to use LTMC instead of LSMW. If you do not find any LTMC object for it, then you have to create an LSMW record to proceed further. But make sure if you have LTMC format available in standard SAP, do not go for LSMW. That is not the right approach if you are working on S4 HANA environment. Now here you have an option called filter by on the right hand side. Click on this. First we have to understand what are we trying to do. We are trying to create GL master record. So whenever you search for a GL account in SAP, always remember you will search G/L. Okay, whenever you search for GL account in SAP, whether you are searching it on GUI or on S4 HANA Fiori screens, make sure you always search with G/L. That is how your GL account is represented in SAP. Put this and click on search icon here. With this GL, you are able to see there are three rows matching. You will see the number of records that system has detected. There are three objects. First one is FI GL account balance and open line item. This is used for your transaction data, and you have a prerequisite dependent migration object is GL account. In short, before you upload GL account balance or open item line item, GL account must be already available. Whatever you find under dependent migration object, this is your prerequisite. For the second one also, FI historical balance, this is also transaction upload. For this also GL account is needed. Third one is your GL account. This is your master data. You see, for master data, you don't need any prerequisite. That is why against master data, dependent migration object is blank, which means this is the first record that you are going to create in SAP as a master record. For master data, you don't need any prerequisite. That is why for master record data things, you will find blanks. If there is any dependent activity before creating this master record, you will find that dependent object here. Now to run this GL account migration, you need to click on this GL account hyperlink. Click this. You will get a pop-up screen. Click on OK on this. First time when you're using, this is going to take a little time, but when you use it for minimum 2 times, this will work faster. Okay, first time this will work slower. We need to have a little patience to run this LTMC or to work on Fury applications on our test servers. If you use it repeatedly, this will work faster. Otherwise, it will take time. It will test your patience. Now, once you are on this screen, you will have to first download the template, and then you'll have to fill up the data, upload the template. LTMC is all about download the template, upload the template. On this screen, you will find something called download template. In LSMW, what we are doing, we are recording a transaction and then we are preparing our upload template from our side, our own activity. But in LTMC, these uploaded templates are predefined in SAP. These templates are ready for download. The moment we are on this GL account migration, system will give you download a template for GL account migration. Click on this. Okay, I'll click on open, or I'll click on open this, allow. Let me maximize this. This is what your LTMC template. I'll click on save as, desktop. Remember, this is your XML format. LSMW we are using in flat file format or text file format, but LTMC is always used in XML format. This is not Excel, this is called as XML. Save this. Yes. Now if I close this, if I go to desktop, this is how it looks like. Okay. GL account, double click on this. Sometimes you will be able to open this directly. Sometimes you will not be able to open this directly. Now here I am directly able to open it if I double click on it. Sometimes what will happen, when you double click on it, system will not open it. It will ask you to select a file format, application. Okay, so if you are facing that problem in your system or maybe in your real environment also, these are common. In such scenarios, what you do, you take your Excel sheet like this. If you are not able to open, take your Excel sheet like this. Keep your Excel sheet a little smaller so that you can see the other file on your desktop. This file, what you do, drag and drop in your Excel sheet. Understood what I'm doing, everyone? In case if you're not able to open the file, keep your Excel sheet open, drag and drop like this. Now you will be able to open your XML. If you're not able to open directly by double clicking on your XML file, this is how you're going to open the XML file. Is this clear? Okay. Now in this LTMC upload format, you have got some introduction on this. If you want, you can read through this. And next one, you have field list. This is your field list. In short, these are all the fields that are available in your Excel format currently. You have different tabs: general data, company code data, account names, account keywords. Right? Different tabs are available here. Now about each tab, what field is there, which is optional, which is mandatory, you will find this here. On your field list, key, you have, this is your key fields: chart of account and GL account. This is your control data, account settings in CO area. These are all available. Whatever is mandatory, you will find an option here, mandatory for sheet. And you will find the standard length. In LSMW, what we did, we were updating the format as character for everything, and the length we were updating manually. But on your LTMC screen, everything is predefined. You just need to pay attention what fields are there and what fields are mandatory here. And when you work in a project tomorrow, the same file as it is, you are going to share it with your client. You are not going to modify anything. As it is, the same template you are going to share with your client. They will fill it up. They will send it back to you. You are going to review it and then upload it. Because this is a standard upload format for LTMC. In this, you can have a look at the field list here. Now remember, on LTMC, system will have the complete field list, not like your LSMW. In LSMW, what we did, whatever the fields we wanted, we only took those fields and created our recording. But on LTMC, it is not like that. System will give you the complete list of fields for that particular transaction. To create a GL account, if SAP has got 100 fields, all the 100 fields you will find on your Excel template. Make sure you are not confused. You are not supposed to delete any record from your LTMC format. Strictly not recommended to do any modifications on the file. Except updating your data, you are not supposed to do anything on this file. Okay, if you try to delete something, if you try to change the format or any other things manually on the Excel sheet, your file will not get uploaded. Whatever the effort you are putting in will go wrong, will go waste. Strictly you are supposed to fill up your data and upload data. Clear? No additional activity on your LTMC apart from downloading, filling your data, uploading. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Now I am going to general data. In general data, on top you will find something called key. Now key is nothing but this is called as key data. Key data is based on this key data, system is going to identify your records on different tabs. On this Excel sheet, I have general data. I also have company code data. Now, if I fill up general data, in general data, if you see, key data is chart of account, GL account number. If I go to company code data, in company code also I have the general data, key data, chart of account, GL account. If you go to company code data, chart of account, GL account, followed by the company code in which you want to extend this GL account. Make sure if I put chart of account as DEIN, GL account number as 1. Here also this GL account number 2. Now I am supposed to put the same sequence here, DEIN, I have to put here DEIN, I have to put 2. If I try to change the order here, my file will not get uploaded because system is going to look at in row number 9. In row number 9, key data is DEIN GL account number 1. Similarly, on the company code segment or on the company code sheet, in row number 9, it has to be DEIN GL account number 1. Key data from your previous file must tally or must match on the key data on the next sheet in the same record, in the same row. Am I clear? If you are filling up the data, you have to be very careful on LTMC template. Just like that, we cannot copy paste. So you need to have your data readily available on your Excel sheet, properly prepared. Only then you need to copy paste, because LTMC we are using only for copy paste purpose. If you want to do any formatting and all, we'll have to do it on the normal Excel sheet. From your Excel sheet, Control C, Control V on LTMC format. Right, once you do it, you will get to know different things, because you will get confused for sure. You will commit mistakes. That is where you are going to learn. Now what I am going to do, I am going to make this file format. For that, let me log into SAP SKB1. Our company code was DEIN. I'll put DEIN and click on execute. Currently we have around 69 GL accounts created, 1 series GL accounts, which means asset created, 3 series GL account, which means income created. Now I am going to create liabilities. Okay, to create liabilities, what I will do, I'll take our Excel sheet where we prepared the liability GL master records. Go up. Okay, this is your GL master record. These are your liabilities. Now these are the account numbers in liability. We have around 29 GL accounts. What I am doing, carefully observe. I am just copying the GL account numbers, Control C. I am going to XML format, which means LTMC template. On the LTMC template, I am on the general data, which means chart of account segment of a GL account. Here I am going to paste those GL accounts in GL account column. Okay, I'll reduce the file's font size, or maybe I'll put chart of account. Our chart of account is what? DEGR. Is this correct? Copy this. I'll put this format painter for all this. DEGR, copy, paste. Okay, I have given chart of account and then GL account number. Next one, GL account type. If you look at this GL account type, we have this particular field available on FS00 screen in your GUI format. In your S4 HANA, you have GL account type, but this GL account type field was not available when you do a recording with LSMW, right? So that is why we understood that GL master record we will be proceeding to create in LTMC, not in LSMW, if you are working in any of your implementation or rollout project in S4 HANA environment. In S4 HANA environment, GL master record is strictly created with LTMC, not LSMW. For balance sheet, the code is X. If you are not able to see this X, you understood how to bring these codes, right? Sometimes your SAP system may not show this X or NPS. In such case, what we were doing this options. From this options, interaction design, visualization 1. If I don't put this, if I go here, if I go to GL account type, I do not know what is my GL account type. I may be under assumption this is balance sheet, and I may end up typing balance sheet here. If I type a balance sheet like this here, it will not accept because the system is not going to understand by balance sheet. Here you need to give one digit, in short, single digit identification. If you look at this, this is your GL account type. Let me go to field list. If you see here GL account type, this is a text. What is the length system has given here? 80 digits. But is this actually 80 digit? No, right? Chart of account is maximum 4 digits, but system is giving you 80 digits here, length. System is giving 80 digits. What they will do, they will put standard length, maximum length for everything, so that system will not stop you to record a limited length where the length is more. So you're not supposed to look at this. So that is why I told, do not depend on the standard field length from the table, whatever is coming. You put your basic knowledge. When you're creating a GL account, you know that GL account maximum length is 10. Blindly put 10 there. You're creating account group, you know any account group is of maximum 4 digits. Put 4 digits. Currency 3 digits. Any indicator with a checkbox or without checkbox is a single digit. Likewise, we have to slowly start understanding what field will have what length. Basic assumption, basic guessing is what we have to do right from the beginning onwards, and then you'll have to check whether your guessing is correct or not. Now in general data, GL account type, if you come to SAP, this is your GL account type. If I open the drop down for balance sheet account, I am not able to see anything. If this is my SAP, I am able to see like this. If I am proceeding to create LTMC, first of all my understanding is wrong. Right? If I am proceeding like this, first thing, my understanding is wrong because my fundamentals are wrong. I am not understanding that balance sheet is not an identification. Balance sheet will have one identification code. To bring these identification codes, you'll have to go to this layout, options, visualization 1, tick show keys within drop down, and then sort this drop down list, apply, and then OK. Now if I open the drop down, I am able to see those single digit characters: X for balance sheet, N for non-operating, P for primary cost, S for secondary cost. Now your SAP is going to determine balance sheet account only when you put X. If you type capital X, SAP will understand, okay, this is balance sheet account. These things will have to put case sensitive. If it is capital X, go strictly put capital X. Okay, so whenever you are loading the data, whenever you are doing these kind of activities, make sure you are paying attention 100%. Some small mistake may lead to unnecessary inconsistencies. You may end up different errors. This is balance sheet account type is X. I'll come here. I am going to put X here. Okay, I'll copy, I'll put X everywhere. One more point, that you cannot select and then delete, or you cannot select like this and then save it, modify the data. You have to strictly select manually the number of lines that are available and then paste. If you see, after L, from M onwards there is no data. If you select the complete row or complete column, it will not perform the activity that you want to do. Copying, deleting, pasting, whatever, if you select complete row, it will not work. You have to manually select the number of cells that you want and then click on copy or paste. Next one, P&L statement account type. Is this a balance sheet account or a P&L account? This is a P&L account. Sorry, this is a balance sheet account. We do not need anything. If you are creating a P&L account, you'll have to put your P&L statement type that you have defined in OB53. Whether your P&L statement type is X, Y, or any other object. Whatever the single digit identification you've created in OB53, that identification you'll have to put here manually in case if you're creating a P&L account. If you're creating a balance sheet account, this is not required. Currently, we are creating a balance sheet account. I am leaving this blank because this is not applicable for our scenario. Next one, GL account group. For GL account group, you know what will be the GL account group? According to our logic, I'm not putting these formulas on the XML. I can do there also, but it is not recommended. Later on, if you forget to remove the formulas and all, we will be in trouble. So strictly use your LTMC format only for copy paste activity. I'll take left side 4 digits. Okay, this will be my account group. Copy column F. Sorry. This is my account group. I'll copy this account group. I'll go to the LTMC format. In this account group, I am going to paste it. The file size is more, sorry, the font size is more. I am going to decrease the font size. To do that, I'll just select any one existing record. I'll copy this format painter. I am going to put this format painter for all these accounts. Clear? Next one, functional area. Now, if you see against field, whatever the field is mandatory, you will find a star mark at the end here. If you see this, there is a star mark. After group, there is a star mark. If you find any particular field highlighted with a star mark, that represents it is a mandatory field. You must input some data there. Functional area is not relevant for us. Trading partner, group account number, controlling area is relevant only if you are creating a GL account which is related to CO module, which you want to convert as a cost element. Balance sheet accounts are not relevant for controlling a cost element. Ignore this. Valid from, valid to date is applicable only for your cost element because cost element will have validity dates. Now this is all about your chart of account segment. After this, let's go to company code data. In the company code data, what I have to do, I have to look at my key field first. What is my key fields? Chart of account, GL account, company code. Out of these three key fields in your company code segment, there will be certain key fields from your previous sheet. This is my second sheet, company code. Before company code, there is something called general data. Your company code key fields will have some dependency with general data. If I go to general data, check any of this data is available. Chart of account, GL account, company code. In this general data, chart of account, GL account is there as a key field. To identify key field, you will find these key fields frozen here. If I move right side, these two fields will not move. Right? These are frozen. Now in your next tab, you must include these key fields at the same row number. Your GL account data starts from row number 9 until row number 37. The exact rows must be there with the same record in your next sheet. Select all this, copy. Not that you select like this and copy. This is wrong. If I try like this, what I am doing is wrong. I am not supposed to copy data like this. So what I have to do, I have to manually select the available records. Control C. Only the data which has the record, those cells you'll have to select. Copy. Go to company code data. Place your cursor on row number 9 because at row number 9 is where your data is starting here. Row number 9 onwards your data starts. In your company code data also row number 9. Control V. Clear? If I want to verify, row number 19 is 241 all zeros 1. Row number 19, 241 all zeros 1. If any mismatch you are doing, then your GL accounts will get created, but they may get created incorrectly. If the account number, if the key fields are matching, 19th record DEGR 241 all zeros 1, 19th record 241 all zeros 1. Whatever you put, system will accept because it is only going to verify your key fields. If your key field data is matching or not. If it is matching, it will create the record. If you have some problem in copy pasting the data, then it is your mistake. System is not going to look at that detailed level. It is our responsibility to ensure the data is properly filled up. After this, you have another key field, the additional key field in your company code segment, company code. Company code is DEIN. Put DEIN, copy this everywhere. Okay. Next one, account currency. I want to maintain account currency as INR. Copy this, paste this account currency. Okay, if you find going and then updating here it is difficult, what you'll have to do, you have to look at the fields that is there in this Excel sheet, which means your LTMC. Same field names you copy paste in your Excel sheet. Prepare data in your Excel sheet. When you come to account currency, from your Excel sheet, copy account currency INR, paste this here. Whatever the way you feel comfortable, you feel convenience. According to your comfort, according to your convenience, you'll have to work. It's not that I am doing like this, you are also going to do in the same way. It is not correct. Whatever the way I feel simple, easier, I will explain you. If you find more easier way than what I am doing, you can do it. Because end of the day, you have to work on it. It is all about your comfort, your understanding. Right? Next one, balance sheet account. This is not mandatory. This is not mandatory. Not mandatory. Inflation key, tolerance group, open item management. If you want to put, just put X. If you want to keep open item management, you'll have to put X. If you don't want, don't put this X. I'm not giving this now. Sort key 001. If I put 001 like this, if 001 is not coming, you need to put as this one. But on your LTMC screens, if you put 0, it will remain as a 0. Copy 001 for all. Paste it here. Next one, authorization, account clerk, MCA key, recovery, field status group is mandatory. I'll put G001. Copy G001 until here, paste it. Next, I'm just checking if there is any other mandatory field. Nothing is mandatory. This is all about it. Next one, account names. If you see account name, here you have short text, long text. But in company code data, in general data, we did not have the account name. You see here you have only given the account number, but nowhere we have so far given what is the account name, whether this is capital, retained earnings, whatever it is, we did not mention. On your company code data segment also, it is not mentioned. Your account numbers are given in account names tab. Here also same thing, you have key fields. Chart of account, GL account is your key field. Go to general data, copy the key fields, chart of account and GL account. Come to account name, paste this information here. Language key, in which language you want to maintain this account description or account name. English, Chinese, Japanese, or whatever the language you want to update, you can update. I want to maintain in English language. For English, the identification code is EN. Copy this EN, put everywhere. Next one, you have short text, long text. This is 20 characters. This is 50 characters. We have the GL account text here. I'll copy this and I'll put this in the short text. I'll put this in the long text also. The font size is more. I am going to copy this format painter. I'll change the font size for all this. Clear? This is in your account names. If you want to put the same GL account with another language, you have to put the same account number again, put the language key as different, maintain the other descriptions. This we will see maybe in the upcoming sessions how to create the GL account description in multiple languages and how this will work. This is normally going to work when you try to log into SAP. You have something called a language here, log on language. Log on language by default it is English. Let's say if I put Hindi here, or if I put, let's say, German language here, okay, DE or whatever the language code that you have for German, if you put German language here and if you update the description of your account in German language also, then whenever your login language is German, the complete SAP will become German. Whatever you see here, display records, system, go to edit, everything turns into German language or that respective language. It is as simple as like you are changing language in your mobile phone. If you put your mobile phone settings language as English, your complete mobile phone appears in English language. If you change that to any other language, heading, everything will get changed into other language except your contact names, because your contact name you have created manually in the system, correct? In your mobile phone, while saving the contact, if you type the contact name in English, even though you change your mobile phone language to some other language, your contact name appears in English. Similarly in SAP. So in whatever the language you update the data, in that language it will get stored, in the same language it will get displayed. So currently we are going ahead only with English language, and after that account keywords. Okay, this normally we don't use it. If you want to do a translations, you will be using this translations. So you will be working only on the first three tabs even when you are in a project. General data, which is your company code segment, company code data, which is your company code segment, and account name is nothing but the description of your GL account in multiple languages. Once you fill up this information, just save it. Okay, close the file. I saved and closed the file. Now I am on this LTMC screen. Before we do it, we'll have to ensure the count of GL accounts in our company code is 69. Now how many liabilities we are going to create? 29. So if I do 69 plus 29, so we have to get 98 GL accounts after uploading this LTMC. So come here, we have downloaded the file, we have filled up the template. Next thing is to upload the file. Click on upload here. It will give a file name option. Click on browse. Click on browse. On the desktop, this was our file, XML format. If you want to check, you can check here. This is your XML document, not Microsoft Excel workbook. This is your XML document. Select your template, copy, and you may get a doubt. You can change the description. Yes, you can change the file description. I can change from en_gl account to any name that I want. But inside the content we are not supposed to change, but file name you can change. Select this file, click on open. Description you give DEINGL, upload. Okay, here you'll have to check if you are getting any error messages. Now here if you see balance sheet names column, short text, line number 10. Let me open this. What it is telling? Sheet account names. Sheet account names means you'll have to come to, these are your sheets, account names. Come to this sheet account names, column number 10. It's talking about line number 10 is truncated. Truncated means it will cut down after 20 digits. Maximum data length is 20 and it is truncated. Truncated means 20. What is the GL account number in line number 20? No, not 20. What is it? Line number 10. Line number 10 is 10% preference share capital. Now I'll come to the other Excel sheet. 10% preference share capital. Let me find out the length of this is equal to length. I'll select this. How many characters are here? 23. Correct? It has got a 23 characters. If I take only the first 20 characters is equal to, from left, on this first 20 characters, 10% preference share CAPI. When system is going to create a GL account, it will consider only first 20 characters. After 20 characters, it will truncate. It will not consider the remaining characters. That is what it is telling here. This message meaning is that in sheet number account names, column number 10, right, maximum data is 20 and line number 10 is truncated, which means your data will get deleted. The additional content whatever you have given above 20 digits will not be considered. This is just an information. Okay, this is just an information. System is not going to consider the remaining one. If you want to cut down your name, like I will put a shortcut code instead of this, you can put that and you can re-upload the file. If you're fine with it, you can proceed with it. Okay, this is all about it. Next one, once you upload this, okay, once you upload this, select this, click on activate. Once your data is uploaded, I closed that warning message and then I need to select this data, this file that is uploaded. Click on activate. First you need to activate the file. Click on activate. Now you get a message stating data file saved successfully. Once the file is saved, you have to start transfer. Once the file is saved, click on start transfer. Now on this pop-up message, say yes or okay. And do not click on run in background. We will normally use it run in foreground only because it will not take long time. Once it completes 100%, this close will get enabled. This run in background will get disabled. You'll have to wait until that happens. And remember, these screens will work faster the more you use it, especially with the test environment. In our practice servers, when you are in a real environment, this will work really super fast. Now this run in background is disabled, close is enabled. Let me close it. The data upload has, or the data validation has completed 100%. Click on close. When you close this, make sure at the bottom, which means here notifications from the validation, is not showing an error. Apart from error, if there is any information, if there is any warning, ignore it. If there is any error, you'll have to consider why the error is there. You need to check whether you need to rectify the data in your Excel sheet or you need to rectify something on the SAP screen. Currently we have no error. It's only an information. You are going to ignore the information. You are going to ignore the warning. Since this is an information, we will be ignoring it. You proceed to the next step here. At the down bottom right, you will find next. Click on this. Now on the next one, it is asking for field mapping. Okay, so for this field map, it's a one-time activity for your company code. Select this. Next to status, you have select all icon. If you tick this next to status blank, everything will get selected automatically. Click on confirm mapping rules. So from that file, it will automatically map the respective field wherever you have the drop down keys. Wherever there is a drop down field, system will have to map the data there. Otherwise, it may select incorrect ones. Now, no fixed data has been maintained for this. Ignore it. Now after doing that confirm field mapping, whatever is left, select this. If system is not able to map this, you just need to select this, click on this, it will give a pop-up. Default value is 8000. Click on customizing, put your controlling area DEGR. Okay, manually put your controlling area. For whatever the field, system is not able to map it automatically. You need to do this mapping manually. Select this, click on save. Okay, make sure in the mapping fields nothing is editable, sorry, nothing is left. Every field has been properly mapped. If it is mapped properly, you will not find anything, it will be blank. Now it is blank, click on next. You'll have to wait until this completes 100% and close button gets enabled. This is working a little faster because I have used this 2 times so far on my system. Okay, I'll click on close. But you may experience a little slower performance, but don't worry about it, it will be automatically faster. Now if you see, you are getting something called error. There is an error now. You have to see why errors are coming, what errors are coming. Error messages, how many errors you have? Only few error messages. Account group 2330 is not there. 2330 2540. 2330 account group is missing, and account group 2540 is this, which means our data has some mistakes. Let's go here. Account group is maintained in the general data. It's talking about 2330. 2330 is here, but it is telling account group is missing. What I am going to do, I'll go to OBD4. This problem is because somebody deleted all the account groups. OBD4, I'll go to position or chart of account DEGR. 2330 is here, 2320 is here, but 2330 is missing. That is what the error, 2330. But what is our 2330? We don't have 2330. Yes. Bank overdraft. Let me add this 2330. I'll copy this 2330 bank overdraft. I'll put 2330 to 23 all lines. Enter and then save it. Now the whatever the account group which was missing, I have added it. The first error is sorted out. Clear? The first one was configuration was not there. Account group was missing. Now we added back that account group. Now the second one, 2330 is the same. First message, second message are related to same. If you are confused, what is happening with this? Now you have created the remaining account group on the SAP system. Try to repeat the simulation again. Click on repeat simulation once again. Now all these messages is what you have to understand when you are working on LTMC. Tomorrow when you are creating this in your real environment, in your real project, all these kind of errors are supposed to come. And every time you are not supposed to come back, delete, start from the scratch. You have to understand where things are going wrong and what you need to do to fix it. It's not like the way you practice when you're working in a real project. That not every time you will stop it and then do it from the beginning. Now, if I see those two messages disappeared, now only one message is appearing, account group 2540. Somewhere the account group 2540 is given. 2540. 2540 is here. 2540 is talking about 2330. So this is a configuration error. I'll go to 2540. In 2540, 2330 is here, which means what we did while creating the account groups, we did a mistake. Alright, here we did a mistake. This was our configuration problem. Got what is this problem now? In 2540, 2330 is there. So I am going to delete this. This is an incorrect account group. 2540. I'll delete this. I'll save it. Now data is correct on my SAP system, but on the Excel sheet something is wrong. Somewhere 2330. Account group 2540. But do we have 2540 somewhere? 2540 is here. Okay, now let me refresh this once again to check if this error message is still there. I need to rectify the file and then upload it. If this error message is disappearing, it is fine. Let me repeat simulation because I made corrections on the account group configuration now. I'll click on close. Still it is the same message because 2540 is there somewhere in our Excel sheet. So what I can do here in this situation, I cannot do anything. I'll have to cancel it. What I'll do, I'll cancel it. I have to re-upload the file because my file has a problem now. If problem is in SAP, we can do it by fixing the SAP settings and then you can repeat the simulation. But if the problem is in your Excel sheet, data is wrong, you'll have to delete this. Select this, click on delete. Okay. Now open your XML file once again. Check where did we put this account group, this 2330. Where is this GL
I
account
think
23?
sorry, in system also it is missing. In SAP account groups there is mismatch with the number ranges there.
2540. Yeah, this 2540 is there. Now in SAP 2540. Right, this 2540 I just deleted because there was incorrect group. 2540. What is this 2540? Why did we create this? Interest received in advance. But what was this 2540? 2540. Our main file has the problem. That is where this is 2550. 253. This is supposed to be 2540. 2540, and this is also Now this is 2550. 2550. This will be 255. 2550. Do we have the account group?
No, sir.
2530. 2550 is already there. But for 2550, we put account number 254. This is supposed to be 255. 255. Okay, while creating the initial account group, so we did wrong calculations. We put incorrect data on the SAP system. 2550, now it's available. Income received is in advance is supposed to be 2550. Row number 37, what is the account name we have given? Interest received in advance. So it will be 255. You're able to understand what I'm doing? Clear? This is because our account group configuration was slightly mismatching. Right? We have created incorrect numbering for the account group. That is where we are getting the problem. There is some inconsistency in the account group and number range. Now I have rectified those. 2330, all these account groups are now available. 253, 252, perfect. Save it. Now we uploaded the file, we deleted it because there was some errors. You need to do re-upload again. Upload file once again. Select the same file. DEINGL. Upload. So this is giving a warning message. Just click on refresh. That message will get disappear. Select this file. Click on activate. Now pay attention, we are seeing the same file second time now, how we are uploading it. Select the file, click on activate. Now start transfer. On this pop-up, say OK. We've already done it. Now if you see, it is loading faster. Earlier this took a little time, but now it is loading faster. Now you are getting error here also. What it is telling, chart of account, account 255 all zeros, balance sheet name is missing, 255 all zeros. Two double five all zeros, name is missing. Row number 37. Okay, if you see here, in the general data, you have account number 255 all zeros. Company code data, last record is 254. Account names is 254. Now there is some mismatch in the file. Is data matching from sheet to sheet or there is a mismatch? General data, row number 37 is 255 all zeros. Company code data, row number 37 is 254. Account names, row number 37 is 254. Is this correct or there is any mismatch? It is supposed to be 2550. So what I'll do, I'll change this to 2550. 255. We've got all the almost possible errors that you will receive when you're practicing. Save it. Clear? Now this error, what we got understood, there is some mismatch in our file. Now where did we do the correction? Did we do the correction in the SAP or in our Excel sheet? Upload template. Where did we correct the data? SAP or Excel sheet? to fix this error?
Excel sheet.
We fixed this in Excel sheet. There was a problem in the Excel sheet. You rectified the data in Excel sheet. If you changed anything in the Excel sheet, when you get this error, you have to cancel this. You have to re-upload the file because your Excel file has a problem. Your Excel is correct, but the problem was in SAP screen. You went to SAP screen, you fixed whatever it is, number range or anything related to SAP. If you reconfigured, if you realigned, you need not delete the Excel sheet. You just need to click on repeat validation. Okay, if you make any corrections in the SAP system, do not delete the Excel file, do not cancel it, just click on repeat validation. It will validate the data again with SAP. Since you have corrected the SAP data, it will match the data, it will proceed further. But in case like this, if you changed anything in the Excel sheet, the only option is cancel, and select this file. You'll have to delete this. Clear? Why we are deleting this? Because our Excel sheet has some incorrect information. Delete this. Okay, we updated our Excel sheet 255 all zeros. Here also 255 all zeros. Here also 255 all zeros. Save this file. Come to this upload file. Browse. Select this. Give any GL, DEIN GL. Click on upload. When you get this message, just click on refresh. That message disappears. Select your file, click on activate. Now you're seeing the same steps for the third time. Activate. Once the file is activated, click on start transfer. Now slowly these steps will have to get registered on your mind. First you will create a project, you'll go to inside, download the template, upload the template, activate the template, start a transfer. Now data validation in process, 100% completed, close is enabled, click on this. Now it's only information, there is no error. If there is any information or if there is any warning, you are going to ignore it. You will proceed further with next option. Down below, right side, click on next option. So confirm mapping fields, because we are updating the file again and again, but confirm field mapping for this company code is already done for this template. Alright, so whatever is missing, it is asking. Select this, click on confirm mapping. Okay, it has removed them, which means the system is able to do the field mapping for it. Click on next once again. Click on close. There is only warning message, we are going to ignore it. Click on next. You are only going to stop if you get any error, otherwise any warning, any information, just ignore it, proceed further. Click on next. Close. You got warning message. Warning message is again, we are going to ignore it. Click on finish. Okay, if you look at this, migration status is finished. Once migration status is in finished mode, you must have got GL accounts created on your SAP system. According to our calculation, we are supposed to get 98 GL records in our company code now, because earlier 69, now we added 29. The count should be 98. Let me go to SKB1 table. Currently the count is 69. If I refresh the data, it is supposed to be 98. You got 98 records. If I go down, I will see 2 series GL accounts here. Clear? Now if I go to FS00, change the company code to TEIN, capital account is here. Alright, so here we have seen for capital truncation. So from this capital, whatever we have given, system is going to take only first 20 digits. According to first 20 digits, it will be only 10% preference share CAPI. If you go to SAP, for capital, if you see, it has taken only till CAPI in the short text. It has considered only first 20 characters. After 20 characters, which means from 21st characters, it has truncated the data, which means it has deleted the data. It will not consider after 20 digits. Balance sheet account has come because you have put X there. System understood X is a balance sheet account. Account group, short text, long text, control data, sort key, account currency INR, create bank interest G001. This is how you will be creating your GL master record using LTMC. Clear? Now I want everybody to practice this today. Now after the class, in the group, I will share the host file information, and I'll also put screenshots how you are going to add this host file on your laptop or on your desktop, so that you will be able to access LTMC. Without host file, it will not allow you to open this LTMC screens or Fury screens. Once you add the host file the way I put a message in the group, you will be able to work on it. But make sure you will complete this LTMC GL master creation process today itself. In the next session, we will be creating the P&L accounts of your P&L account expenses using LTMC. Okay. All right.